For today's workout, we're going to be completing an EMOM. This EMOM has 7 stations and we'll move through it for 3 rounds. It's going to start off with the calories on the C2 bike. We're going to go for 45 seconds within that minute. So 45 seconds to establish max calories on the C2 bike. From that minute, we're going to go ahead and move over to the next minute where we're going to be doing some elevated barbell push-ups. Now, roughly, this bar is going to be about 24 inches off of the ground as it's set up. If you have difficulties with it, you can actually raise the bar up a little bit higher. But when we go in, make sure that you're pushing towards the rig, not away from the rig. We don't want to fall off. You have some good plank position here. And then as we go, you'll be able to go ahead and do max reps here on this push-up. We are trying to be continuously moving through that push-up as we go through that minute. Now, once that minute is finished, we're moving over to the ski erg. And on the ski erg, it's going to be, again, 45 seconds for max calories. So you have 45 seconds max calories. What you got in 45 seconds is what you are going to give yourself credit for. Remember, on this, we want to make sure that we're seated, reaching very tall. We're going to come up. We're going to actually use our legs first, dropping our weight down. We're going to crunch our abs. So then we're going to go ahead and start initiating the downward momentum with our arms. So get that, reach up, be patient, drop that weight, and move through. Remember, we don't need to extend back too far. We don't want these cords to go down to the end point and possibly tear up. So try to pretend like you're pounding your fists on a desk right in front of you or at your knees, and then we're reaching up again and going all the way through. As soon as we finish that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab a dumbbell. Our dumbbell here is going to be 30 seconds, max reps, bicep curl. And the goal here is to make sure you have control on the way up and all the way down. I encourage you to keep the bell in your hands the entire time for that 30 seconds. Once the 30 seconds is up on your right side, we're going to go 30 seconds on your left. No, the side you start on does not matter. So if you want to start on your left for 30 seconds and then go to your right, whatever you want to do, I want you to try to keep this bell off of the ground the whole time. And on the way up and on the way down, we've got control as we move through those reps. So again, 30 seconds on your right, 30 seconds on your left. Then we're moving to the assault bike, and the assault bike's going to be very different. The seat on the bike doesn't matter as long as you can comfortably put your feet on the pegs. We're not using the pedals today, so you don't even have to worry about that. When we do this assault bike, you're going to be doing 45 seconds max calories with arms only. So we're going to get this going. You're going to get moving. You're going to need to use a lot of your core as we push through back and forth, trying to go for 45 seconds, getting as many calories as you can. Unfortunately, it's not going to be a ton, but it will be impressive if you personally can get a lot. As soon as that minute is up, we go to our final working minute, and that's going to be a supine shin to barbell. This is going to be a movement that maybe some of you have never visited. I'm going to use the barbell in my rack, but you can use a separate barbell. It is an empty barbell, and you can use a barbell that's a little bit lighter. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take this bar. We're going to go ahead and lay down. We're going to put this bar up overhead. It's going to be locked out here. And then as we come up, we're going to lift up and get our shins to that bar. All right. If we need to, and you need a scale, it's going to be knees tucked in. You're going to get your knees to break the plane arms. So you can see my knees are going to be past my arms in a good crunch. Okay. So that's going to be that shin to barbell. Now, when you're putting it down, if you have crash pads, you put crash pads behind you and you can set it down, or you can just put it in your lap, sit up, and move the bar off to the side. That's a good way to comfortably get in and out of it. Once that minute's up, you're going to go ahead and you're going to rest for the 7th minute. So again, I said there's 7 stations. We're going to go through this for 3 rounds. That means we're going to be working for 21 total minutes. This workout is deceptive. It's going to seem super easy, and you can make it as such if that's how you're feeling for the day, but this can also be really sneaky hard if you also treat it as that. So make sure that you set your intentions on this, and then as we move through it, just have some fun with it. The last thing I forgot to mention is on the bench, on the bicep curl. The bicep curl dumbbell doesn't have a designated weight. I want you to choose a weight that allows you to be challenged to move the whole entire 30 seconds before you switch, but I don't want it to be so easy that you're just kind of moving haphazardly up and down. Remember, the up has control as well as the down as we move through this. I hope you enjoy this EMOM and have fun with it.